Okay, and in right at the buzzer. Oh. Oh, man. Doesn't feel like a Wednesday, does it, so, Jan?
Nope.
Alrighty. Yeah, let's move this.
I don't know what day it feels like. It almost feels like 7th Thursday.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm taking Friday off for my birthday, so... Yeah. So, yeah, I'm in a weird space, too, where it's just kind of like, I know it's not Friday, but it almost feels like Friday Eve. Hey, Doc. How's it going? You know what? Sorry. I'm just kind of moving this a little bit and not liking the angle of the camera right now. There we go. Tired, but good. I mean, yeah. Alright, so, fun fact, I forgot to paint all these toe guards, the Caliban green as well, so we'll start with that right now, and then work our way up from there. Well, yeah, and Uncle Tass came over to play some Hero Quest tonight, and then helped him clean his brushes, which kind of got me to clean some of my brushes. So, yay, we have cleaner brushes.
The endless cycle of brush cleaning.
Yeah, pretty much. But now, like, I can have, like, a better point on some of these. Or, you know, it just feels like they're in better shape again. So that's always good. Yeah, no Carol tonight, because I saw she posted on her Discord that they still have a house guest that is sleeping in her computer room. So she wouldn't be able to stream tonight at all. I saw she was on her WoW channel on her Discord, which, those were the days, weren't they, Sojan?
Yep. Hello, days of antiquity.
God, yeah. Part of me misses them, and part of me doesn't.
I don't miss the second job.
I don't either. It was nice having the good gear, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially with my tank. Just one time joining a random group and just the healer. Oh, thank God, a geared tank. Because that was, yeah, in the height of our Ice Crown Citadel when I had all the heroic gear except for that motherfucking shield that we could never get. It would never drop.
I always loved running around town when I had my one set of twin maces that were like impossible drops.
Oh, yeah.
Next.
And then there was my blue Proto Drake.
Mm. How did you get that?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you know what, Doc? It wasn't a bad thing to stay away from WoW. I mean, yes, we talk fondly of it, but it really was a second job when you wanted to have good gear or be in a, you know, be any sort of, like, good at the game. Hey, Fabulous Bill. Working on some toe guards right now before we start painting other things, other colors.
Yeah, Doctor, when I make the joke about the second job, there was a lot of days where it was an 8-hour day of WoW as soon as you got home from work.
Yeah, and it didn't help that we were on a Pacific Coast server. So they're like, hey, it's all right. It's only like 1 o'clock here. And we're like, guys, it's 3 in the morning here, and I have to be up at 6 to go to work. Yeah.
There was days. There was definitely days.
Yeah, there was days. Okay, so now that those are done, we'll set this off to the side. Alright, so on this here, let's just point. You want this entire outside done in 6-shooter. Did you want this part done in 6-shooter as well?
That was the one I was thinking about being like Lead Belcher, but now that I'm looking at it more, yeah, I'd probably just do it all in 6-shooter.
Okay, alright. And on all of these 6-shooter for these rims or edges?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Which, yeah, good old-fashioned 6-shooter from the Turbo Dark. And?
Just making a statement.
Yeah. Really moixing the hell out of these. Oh, and then for the chainsaw, did you ever figure out what colors you wanted there? Did you want the Caliban green as well on that, or something else?
Like, there's that little handguard shield thingy there.
Yeah?
That could probably be Caliban green.
Okay, then how about this right here?
Like, we could probably pick out the teeth in something darker. I don't know what for sure. And then I'll let you go ham on just what you want to hit with what colors. I can't think of anything that calls to me.
Okay. Alright, well, we might go darker. I'm not going to go 6-shooter, but I might go with like a gunmetal blue. Or, yeah, gunmetal blue or something like that. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Alright. Alright. And that's why I should have used the dang pokey tool there. But oh well. Oh yeah, and yeah, you want that part silver, and then this part like you want like this Pilar Glacier color, like a light blue.
Yeah, the oval, like the blue.
Yep. All right. I will do part of that real quick. Because at least I can get the white there. And let that figure its own stuff out.
Let it contemplate life.
Yep. Oh yeah, and Fabulous Bill, I might start on some of the work this weekend for the Judgment minis that you sent me, because Trav wanted me to wait till the stream to do anything else on the axe. So, is there anyone you don't really care about seeing that I could start working on? Or is it just whichever one I start working on, I start working on? All right. The one. All right. So sorry, Soja. I'm gonna probably start working on this guy because I have a. I'm gonna probably go with purple undertones and then blue highlights on him, and then might have something planned for the horns. Might not. Don't know quite yet. Or at least I'm ruminating some stuff. So if you want to see that on stream, I can wait. Otherwise, I can start. All right. So I know you said no red on the demon, since you already had one.
That's pretty neat. Is that a custom print or?
It's from a game called Judgment. It's kind of like League of Legends.
Cool.
Yep. All right, and yeah, this is going to probably be a few coats of this, but this is definitely going to be a hand paint. Yeah, done by Creature Caster. So yeah, their models are always, chef's kiss.
Yeah, it looked like good print.
Yep. Yeah, Fabius, or if you want to put up a link, go right ahead. I am link friendly, so if you want people to take a gander. How you liking how that's looking so far, Sojan?
Yeah. Gives it just a little bit of pop.
All right. All right, yeah. There's some of the other models. Just be warned, Sojan. They're pretty freaking cool. So.
Mm-hmm.
And my birthday's tomorrow, so. Subtle as a hand grenade, I know. And I assume you want like this part here done in the 6-shooter as well.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, we can do that, and then if you don't like it, we can always change that. I'm going to clean my brush every now and then with this.
Oh, good. They have dragons.
Yep. Yep, and here's the reason why I put the sticks on these things, so I can actually like hold them, rotate them, and easily get most of the angles that I need.
And not get paint all over your fingers.
Well, yeah, and that way I'm not just, getting my finger greases and juices all over them either.
Juices.
Yep.
Yeah, I was looking at one of these huge dragon models. It's like, there's a lot of space to paint, but it's super easy because all it is horns, teeth, scales, gold swords, chests, gems, and stone.
Yeah, that's just it.
Just paint that. You're done.
Yep.
It's
Lol
only
forever.
the size of your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, height 13.77 inches.
Nice. Okay, gonna let that dry. I think I need to redo the... Just touch up the white there a little bit. I'll just punch my microphone reaching for a brush. It knows what it did.
It knows and should feel bad.
Yep. So many cool models. In general, Judgment is great in my theory because most you need is 7 models for a 5v5 game, so it's easy to get involved in. Yeah. Yeah. Pock. Oh yeah, you wanted lead belcher around this, so let's just go ahead and start on that. Yeah, like these Turbo Dork paints, once they show up, they look great, but it stinks that you have to do so many coats of them and then not mess them up in the process too. Not get too impatient and go over a coat too soon and then tear it.
Almost like they force you to do too thin coats.
And actually on the bottle it says 3 to 4. Yeah. Yes, they took
overkill.
Yeah, they took Duncan's philosophy to the nth degree. Alright, I'm just going to get this whole back part lead belcher too, since it just kind of bleeds over into that, if you're alright with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, okay, yeah, on the bottle it says 3 to 5 coats. this black. Well, if it looks too crappy, I will come back and paint it black and then do the 6-shooter over it. So yeah, at least working over the Caliban green, it's still a darker base coat, so it still shows up pretty nice. Yeah, as you can see right now, that looks like garbage, but after a few coats, it'll start coming together.
Need to give you like a thickening agent.
Yeah, or something.
Is it more designed to be sprayed or?
Let's see, it says most vibrant results apply over a black undercoat. Apply 3 to 5 thin layers with an airbrush or hand brush. So it's meant to be used either way. It's just more of a pick your poison kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Did you want anything else done with the 6-shooter on this? On the shield?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be moving to a lot of things and then going back and doing second coats.
Mm-hmm.
Is this angle and zoom good enough?
Yeah.
All right. And how about you, Fabulous and Doc? Is it a good angle for you guys too? I wonder if Ty's going to show up at all tonight or not, but, you know, he seemed to be working quite a few weird hours recently. Yeah, this angle works well. That is what she said.
Baby. Ooh, baby.
Yep. What'd you think of the pun for this title, too?
10 Lords of Leaping.
10 High Lords of Terra a-leapin'. Trying to get this joint right here done as well. At least for the side where you'd really see it.
Mm-hmm. Because those are the thigh guards, aren't they?
Yes. And you'll be looking at them from like this angle.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly.
I don't know. It'll sit fairly high on the shelf, so I'll probably look up at it.
Dick. You don't need to paint the backs of models.
Wait, models have backs?
Shit.
And if it was for anything else than other than pretty much a diorama,
Yeah.
that might have been the case.
Mm-hmm. Or the only pictures that are ever going to exist of this thing are the front.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think that white's
Like
dry
how
enough.
could have been a complete dick and like, yeah, paint that driver all the way up. Now put him inside and cover the lid.
Now glue it shut. But I don't want now glue it shut. Alright.
Did I stutter?
Yeah. I want to know he's painted, and I never want to see him ever again.
He's in there forever.
Yep. Okay. Now we'll try this and we'll see. This about the blue you wanted? It's very light.
Yeah, well, it's also washed out on the screen just a little bit, so it
How's
looks
that?
more white right now. Yeah, I think I've seen that before, and it's the what I'm after.
All right.
So
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave it
yeah,
like
that
that.
looks good.
All right. Yeah, that looks really washed out just by the light and the camera and everything.
Yep. I like that blue though, so
All right.
I've seen it before.
Yep. Hey, Box to Tabletop, how are you doing tonight? How's your stream? Sit down, have some plaid.
I was just looking at my collector shelves and thinking this thing's gonna end up sitting right in front of my big red dragon, just because
Ooh.
of how tall it is.
Okay. And you didn't want anything done special with ball bearing, whatever, that's going to hold the shield, did you?
No,
All right.
it'll get covered up with the shield mount. So.
Yeah, I know this will be covered up with the shield anyways, but I'm still doing it. How's it going, Box of Tabletop? How's your stream? What were you working on tonight? Test some speed painting methods for Knights of the Realm. All right. Cool, cool. let's go back to this one. Hit it up with another coat. It's already looking way better on there.
Oh, skitterist.
Yep. Again, that's what a lot of tonight is probably going to be. Just painting these 3 pieces a few times just to get good coverage and a good coat.
Yeah, I didn't realize that one was such a pain in the butt. I might have picked a different one.
It is what it is. I mean, I could always go with gunmetal blue if you wanted me to, but if you like the color of this, you like the color of this, so I'll just deal with it and just use it.
Keys.
But since you're okay with me doing some extra work off stream, some nights I might just hit a few of these with some extra coats.
Yep.
Just to make them pop a little bit more. Maybe I'll do myself a favor on the other shoulder pad and just go back and paint the other out inside of the rim black, so that way it pops a bit more. Like, it's great that Turbo Dork has their own ball bearings in here, but when you invert the bottle to squeeze out the paint, you get a little bit, and then, oh, ball bearings in the way.
It's like a Ramoon.
Yeah.
Stupid little marble.
Yeah. I know this hasn't been the most exciting of streams, but hey, at least it's productive and it's going by quick.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say the only downfall of being on the Discord call instead of on the stream is I don't hear all the other noises.
Oh, yeah. Well, there haven't been many noises tonight, so.
Mm-hmm. And it's always funny when you use the paint mixer.
Oh, yeah.
Every once in a while, the shaking sounds just enough like voices that it comes through.
Nice. It is the voices of chaos. Really, yeah. Really should design a bottle with a tip, some kind of plastic bit that would stop it from completely closing the hole. Yeah, that would be nice, but paint's still got to go through or the best solution I've seen so far for that, and I'll show you, is these Pro Acryl bottles, because the cap screws up. You can squeeze out the paint, but then whenever you use it and you screw the cap shut, there's always just this little, like, dollop of paint on the tip that you have to deal with. And then you wanted 6-shooter on all of this around here, correct?
Yep.
Alright. So that's about the best solution that I've seen, but it's still not like the greatest solution, or the greatest even. Yeah. Oh, and Uncle Tass, what you need to do for dropper bottles is get a pokey tool, like or just a paper clip and straighten out part of it. But yeah, these work great for unclogging dropper bottles. Use upon unclosing, fucking knock it over. Well, you just got to be careful then. Just get good, right, so Jan?
Mm-hmm. Suck less. Get
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, let's get oh then for this, did you just want lead belcher at the bottom part right here? And then keep this all Caliban green?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. Actually, for that mask, after I get this, what I'm gonna do is probably grab that mask and then paint all the parts that you want done in 6-shooter black, so that way I'm not fighting against the metal base so much. Okay, so, or did you want me to paint all of the raised areas there in Caliban green, see how it looks, and if you don't like it, I can paint it all in 6-shooter?
Hmm. Yeah, we can try that.
All right. There. Because at least then that's a dark enough color to paint over with the 6-shooter.
Without having to do 73 coats.
Well, it's only 72 coats then.
My bad.
That's fine. Hey, it's still not 73.
How was your drive into work this morning? It
Uh,
was a bit icy for me.
yeah, a bit slick, and also some jackhole around 72nd Street managed to slide off the interstate, and of course in the eastbound lanes. My birthday is tomorrow. I'm taking Friday off for my birthday, Doc. But yeah, then I went by and just saw a truck, a mangled front of a truck sticking up between 84th and 72nd Street.
Hmm.
That made me definitely late for work. I was like, oh, I'm doing all right, and then like traffic is at a standstill. I'm just like, well, there it is. Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Gonna go hang with the Wild Thunder Beast.
Um, nah. Delayed capture and she's taking the day off, and we'll do something. Uh, might go to Geek Room and get her some dice, since she's now a nerd and playing D&D with us.
I guess the magical math rocks.
Yep, the clickety clackety math rocks.
Maybe even sparkle math rocks.
Ooh, yeah, maybe. Then I don't know. We'll go out to lunch somewhere. But I'm just spending the day not at work.
You can never have enough math rocks.
Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Her and Chaley just going, why do you guys have so many dice?
Because they're sparkling. They make me feel good.
Yeah, they make me feel good when I buy them. For a while there, it was what I would buy at conventions when I went.
And I know it's just because I'm picky about it, but I'm surprised I've never bought like the 36-ounce mug scoop of dice.
In theory, it sounds cool, but yeah, I myself too am kind of picky. I want a lot of matching sets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also, yeah, you'll need that many dice if you're going to be like a sorcerer or spellcaster or something and you're lobbing fireballs. You don't want to roll 8. You don't want to roll a d6 8 times. Because then you have to remember.
And it's just not as satisfying as like getting a whole fistful of dice and just throwing them at the table.
Yeah, and then hearing them clatter as they roll with the doom.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what do you think of that?
I like it.
Alright.
Good call.
Yep. Yeah, we're just playing the Star Wars D6 system. Yeah.
Mm.
Or playing 40K. Yeah. uh, gotta let some circulation go back to that arm.
Orc shooter phase.
Yeah.
97d6.
And this is the first volley.
They haven't even gotten warmed up yet.
Yeah. Now's the time to muck about, lads. Why do you think you like orcs so much? Well, because they're the comedic punchline of 40K. That's why I love them. Yeah, or back in the day with my Space Wolves, the Blood Claw charge, where they would get plus 2 attacks on the charge, so a squad of 14 with 4 dice. It got fun. My 30 Ludas get D3 shots each, so enjoy about 90 shots. Yep. Yeah, and that's the fun part with orcs, too. It's just like, oh, hey, some of these, it's a random number of shots. And then, if they roll a 6, they get another shot, right? Right, Fabulous Bill?
I'm going to over-end this barrel of D6s and we'll start counting numbers.
Yep.
Like, was that you or was that one of the other guys that did the crit, like rolling 20s and just continue to keep rolling?
That
Like,
that was in one of our Dark Heresy games, where like the shotguns at point blank. Remember?
mm-hmm.
You'd roll D10, and if you rolled a 10 on damage, you rolled another D10.
Just keep rolling.
Yep. Yeah, see, look at this. After just 3 coats already, it's looking better.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still a ways to go. Race unit count to 100. Bet the orc still gets there before both of us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just tighten up a few things on this. But yeah, I think that looks really good there because it'll help tie it all together. You know, just like the rug.
Ties the room together.
Yep.
The other thing about orcs counting to 100 is they don't have to worry about all those numbers in between.
Yep. They just go
don't
from
matter.
Yeah, just go from 1 to 100. Oh, and Fabius, did you see the looted AT-AT that I posted on Discord?
That was a well done kit bash.
It was. Plus, they's doing it right because they got all the guns on the legs there, so that way they can't get all tripped up. Because if them sneaky gits tries to use one of them tower cables, then they's gonna just shoot him. See? It's smart.
Mod.
Yeah. All right. You know what? That is an hour. Oh yeah, and again, what did you want done with this shield?
Yep.
All right, just think about that.
Mm-hmm. I know every time you hold it, I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? And I'm like, I'll come back to that.
I'll just keep reminding you every now and then. That's all.
Yep. Yep. Well, eventually I have to come up with something.
Yeah, you'll have to answer me, or I'll just come up with something.
Uh-huh.
So, all right. Yeah. I mean, good stream. Yeah, we'll think about that chainsword for sure. We'll get that one part, Caliban green, and yeah, some of the other parts on, yeah, especially those toe guards. If you want that as the 6-shooter as well, I'm gonna darken that up, so that way it's a lot easier. And I'll send you a picture of how the thingy on the cockpit looks.
The winder.
Yep. The view hole.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. It's always good having so many people here just hanging out and just chit-chatting. So, yeah, we'll see you all on Monday, and hopefully this weekend, fabulous, I get a chance to work on that one guy. So, yeah, we'll see how this all turns out. So, all right. Thank you too, Sojan. It's always good having you here to chat with and just kind of bounce ideas off of you right away and get feedback right away.
Yarp.
So, all right. And with that, we will just call it a night because I don't feel like raiding. So, I'm lazy. So, all right. Well, good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. And just remember, till we meet again, to just keep on painting.